And what is up there, guys? My name, of course, is Ray. Today, I guess, I decided for another Let's Corrupt video, I decided to show you guys the whole corruption process, and I'll show you guys some corruptions later on in the video. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, the emulator that I use to emulate, Nintendo 64 games is down here, Project 64. Alright, and here's what the window looks like. Yeah. File, you can open up a ROM. So yeah, for example, like The Legend of Zelda. I hope this isn't loud. Yeah, let's move that. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Let me end the emulation. All right. So that's the emulator that I used. All right, and now to corrupt the games, let me just minimize the emulator here. I use a software called the Vinesauce ROM Corruptor. Vinesauce ROM Corruptor. Okay. So yeah, here's the corruptor itself. Basically, what you want to do is you can. Okay, here's what you do. ROM directory. Basically, you choose the folder in which you put your ROMs. All right. And down here it'll show all the contents of the folder. So you pick the ROM you want to corrupt. For example, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Alright, excuse me there. And then you can choose where you want to save the corrupted ROM as well as the name. So you can overwrite the file. So like if you want to keep retrying corruption but you don't want to create the same file every time, you can check overwrite file, but let's uncheck that because I don't like to do that. You can also run an emulator after you corrupt the file, but I don't do that. You just click that and then you choose the .exe file for the emulator. Q, I have no idea what that does. Byte corruption is where the actual corruptions start taking place. So, start byte right here, you're usually going to want to make it like very big for like an N64 ROM. Oh, we're back. Alright, we're back. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, the start byte is basically you're going to want to, for N64 ROMs, you're probably going to make it really big. And here's what I put mine at. 305C74. The C is like a some sort of hexadecimal value, something like that, but it's equivalent to some sort of number. The N byte, I put it at 7 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fs, or you can just click auto end, but I just put 7 F, yeah. Increment, but just to explain, N byte basically, that's the end of the ROM. Usually you can go over the amount of bytes for the ROM, but you're going to corrupt all the way to the end of the game, basically. So that's a very high value, so it's going to corrupt all the way to the end. Increment, I'm not really sure what this does. I usually just keep it at 444. Okay, now here's where the actual corruption starts taking place. The corrupt every 1th byte, first byte, that basically means it'll corrupt every single byte in the file, which you can click this. The decimal value specifies how often value of 1 will corrupt every byte, and a value of 2 will corrupt every other byte, so on. I usually keep this at 1. When you get it at 1, you can get more severe corruptions. And now you have 3 different types of options you can choose to corrupt it. You can add something to byte. So for every byte that it corrupts, it's going to add a hexadecimal value to that byte. So for now, let's just put it at 10. Okay, and then shift right, that's another option. Basically, it'll shift every corrupted byte over 4 hexadecimal values, something like that. You can read that. Each byte is shifted by the number of bytes specified by negative, and if you put it in negative, shift to the left. I keep that at 4 when I'm not using it. And replace, you can replace certain bytes with different types of bytes and stuff, so I'm just going to put 1 and 3. NES CPU jam protection, that's if you're doing NES games, corrupting them, and that usually prevents them from crashing. So yeah. So now once we're all done with that, all you want to do is just select the ROM right here that you want to corrupt, the ROM like Legend of Zelda, and you just click the run button right down here. And the save button will save all of the corruption data over here so that you can just input it like instantly. And then the load button right here will So if you have already like corruption values in the notepad file, you can load that file and it'll automatically input them into there. So yeah, that's basically it for how to use the corruptions. And once you make the file, it's gonna appear in that same folder that I do. So why don't we go ahead and do some corruptions now that yeah, okay. So let me just, alright, I still have it open. It's gonna be a tad bit laggy because, yeah, because I'm using a different recording option. Anyway, so I just made a bunch of corrupted ROMs, named them random stuff like here. So we're just gonna start with random ones, and hopefully this sound isn't too loud. I'll probably turn it down once we start it. So AAA.ROM, let's go. Let's move that. Okay. Where'd Link go? Oh, there he is. Alright. I'm gonna turn that down actually a bit. 1 second. Mixer. Go away. Name not available. Okay, I don't even know what that is. Alright, no, it's already down quite a bit. Okay, hopefully that isn't too loud for you guys. I guess I'll choose that one. I made a save file before. I can actually just load a save state if you guys want me to. I'll probably just do that. System. Jesus, this is hurting my ears. Help. Speed this up. Oh shoot! Get wrecked. I'm gonna make a save state right here. I just went around him. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna get a different run. This is hurting my ears. Oh my god. Okay. Which one? Let's do cat.rom. Restore. No, god dang it. And let's restore the other one. This one seems pretty stable, but like no corruptions really. Sorry, I'm eating lunch. Yeah, nothing noticeable actually. Yeah, less corruption. Guess we should just change it. Let's do this one then. This one seems pretty good too. Usually stuff happens, like, right at the start. Alrighty then. Jesus, it's another... You okay there, Link? Link. Look at his face. No. Look at his face. I can't look at his face. Look at that. I'm turning this down. It's hurt. It hurts. I'm doing a different one. I didn't think we did that one. Unless that was the one we just did. Nope. Okay, Link is spazzing a little bit. Oh jeez. You okay there, Link? I can speed this up a bit. Let's put this back down. Link is not doing too well. This one again is pretty stable. Can't believe a lot of these are this stable. We just did ats, and now we're gonna do core.rom. Okay, here we go. Another distorted Link. Oh my god, look at his eyes! Did you see his eyes? Look at his eyes! I can't like zoom in on that or anything. His eyes are his mouth. No, don't go full screen. That would be bad. Oh! I'm gone? There I am, look! Is that my name? CCQ. Link has a very effective climbing down a ladder tactic, and going up it too. He just kind of falls off once you start. Let's go into the store. You can pick up a rock. Just wait. Let's do a random one. I was solved.rom. Let's look at him riding Epona this time. He doesn't exist. There he is. There he is. He's down there. He's dead. He's dead. Whoa, look at his mouth. Okay, you know what? Let's make our own corruption now. Let's open up and we can close that out. Let's open up the corruptor. Alright, so we're going to choose the Ocarina of Time. We're gonna name it YouTubes, yeah. Don't overwrite the file. Don't run the emulator after corrupting. What was it? I don't remember. Okay. 7FF. And be right back. I'm gonna go look it up. I got it. It was 305C74. Okay. Increment. Oh, we're gonna put that 444. Corrupt everyone's byte. Let's add. Let's add 12 to each byte, or we can shift right or replace. Let's shift. Let's replace. Yeah, let's do replace. Let's replace. No, wait. Shift right and right. -50. So we're gonna shift left 50 bytes. Corrupt everyone's byte. Let's change the increment. Let's just make it like 1,444. Because I have no idea what that even does. So, alright, let's go. Shift right -50 and run. Alright, utubs.rom. Okay. Now let's load it up. It's gonna like crash, or it's gonna be like unable to allocate whatever. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh my god. You okay, Link?